Well, good morning and welcome to the morning edition here at Lorette Cafe. I'm your host, Lorette. Well, just had a mouthful of bananas. That's right, I just came from the kitchen. I just fixed myself a big bowl of oatmeal and a couple of chopped bananas. I got like 3 chopped bananas left. 2 are in the bowl with the oatmeal, and they're getting pretty ripe, so I got to eat them. And they're big bananas, so I had to put 2 big bananas in my bowl of oatmeal. And I got a cup of lemon tea. So without any further ado, let's eat the oatmeal and bananas. I got some food. I got some lobster cooking down at the cafe. When that's ready, that's going to be ready within the hour or the half hour. They're in different stages of cooking. And then, after that, I gotta cook some other stuff. It's a big day at the cafe. Oh yeah. So, yesterday was Wednesday. Didn't do much yesterday. Might be just a little bit closer to getting involved in another workshop later this spring. Getting pretty close to sealing the deal. I think I just got to make one more phone call and that could be it. So stay tuned. Actually, I won't really talk about it or tell you about it until after it's all over. That way it's like, okay, I did it. Yeah, that was me. I did it, finally, yay. So that way, I'm a bit of I guess maybe I'm a little superstitious. Until I've actually done something, I don't want to jinx it, so I ain't going to talk about it until I've actually done it. So that way I can, that way I can be proud of myself and pat myself on the back and tell myself I'm a good boy. Terrible. But lately, I've been really bored out of my skull. Holy cow. I hate it when I get so bored. It's just terrible. You almost would do anything to relieve the boredom. Almost anything. I feel I teeter on the edge of an abyss. So I was able to make an appointment to see my doctor, which for some reason surprised me because I only see the guy once a year, at least my family doctor. My dentist and my eye doctor I see Eye doctor I see twice a year. The dentist I see 4 or 5 times a year. Family doctor you only see once a year for some reason. Oh, oh. Actually, the only reason I got to see him is because he only gives me enough medication for an entire year. So I got to get some more happy pills from him. So I'll be out by the summer. So they told me that my last refill, that I should call up and make an appointment so I can, you know, they usually give me a physical and stuff like that and see what kind of health I'm in and whatnot, and you know, with the blood test and all that. And that's kind of scary because you don't know. It's like, okay, how long do I got to live, doc? You know, am I going to live another year? They don't tell you anything unless they don't tell you anything unless there's something wrong with you, and then they call you up with the bad news. It's like, yeah, Daryl, can you come in to see the doctor again? We got some bad news for you. Yeah, your test just came in. You've got 6 months to live. Congratulations. Yeah, I'm just waiting for that to happen, let me tell you. It's either that or I'm just gonna drop dead right here in my apartment. It's gotta be one or the other. It's like, oh man, I'm not looking forward to that. I don't know if I mentioned this before, but in the past year, just over a year, we had 3 people die in the building. So it's like there's something going on here, man. One guy was in his 40s, the other guy was like in his 50s. They lived right next door to one another, downstairs, and they died within 1 week of each other. The one guy was in his 50s. I think they both had diabetes, so they probably had some underlying health issues. But you know, one guy was my age, the other guy was a little older. And then that was February of last year. This year, just this past January, a fella in his 70s who had been living here for 25 years passed away. They had, I guess the wife of one of the tenants was walking by his window to go someplace and saw him lying on his floor, and you know, that was the end of that. So, and this guy I used to see walking, I never really talked to the guy, but I'd see him around, you know, you'd see him walking in the neighborhood or down in the mail room and stuff like that. So it was just the one guy I think that was in his 40s. I don't recall ever seeing him around. I remember the day that the police were in the front of the building. I was maybe going to the grocery store or something like that, and there was a woman, or actually I think I was coming back from the grocery store, and there was a woman standing there watching the police going in and out of the apartment, and it was like, hey, what's going on? You know, it's, oh, this guy just passed away in his apartment. He was only in his 40s. Just the other day he was talking about his car and stuff like that, and now he's gone. So it's like, okay, that's just great. So we're I'm just depressing the hell out of myself. Holy cow. No wonder I'm so bored. Well, see how my tea is doing here. My lemon tea. I like the smell of lemon tea or anything lemony. Kind of makes me feel good. Mmm, yummy. Okay, well that's it for me this morning here at daryllorette Cafe. I'm your host, daryllorette, as always. Till next time, we'll see you then. All right, bye-bye. Try to have a good day.